guys, welcome to All About the Banks. Thank you for banking in with us today. We are in Elkin, North Carolina, Jonesville to be exact, here at WackO RV Park, and we're here for about a week. So in this video, I'm going to be installing some things on a camper that I bought during the RV show. So this video is going to be a little different. You're going to see me in several different color shirts because it's not going to be just one video for all of it. I'm going to be filming this over several days, several stops, because I can't get to everything in one day. It's not that we have that many things, it's just I just don't want to try to do them all in a day. So in today's video, or not in today's video, in this part of the video, I'm going to be installing the TST tire pressure monitoring system. And I've already done a little bit, and I'll show you that. It's probably the most difficult part, I'm assuming. And so we're going to do the rest of that. Going to take you through little steps. It's already been programmed. I didn't program it. Steve Brown from the Traveling Browns, I got it from them. I bought it from them, and that's part of the package that he did. He programmed it for me. So all I got to do is the install. So I'm going to take these out of the package, and I'll show you what I got. First, the monitor. This is the newest monitor from what I understand. It is the TST 770D. Then I got 6 of these flow-through monitors. So I'm going to try the flow-through monitors this time. It should be a little bit easier if I need to add air or anything like that. So we got 6. They come in a pack of 2. This is a nice monitor. Got good weight, and it's touchscreen. It's a lot bigger than my other easy monitor. Okay, in the package came this suction cup mount and the power supply. And I really like the magnetic mount. It's clean, easy. I like that. So since he's already done all the programming, all I have to do is installing the flow-through sensor onto the tire. Okay, so I'm over here with tire number 1, and Steve had already put the numbers on them. So tire number 1, sensor number 1 goes on this tire. And as you can see, I had a TPMS, an older TPMS. It's an easy tire. I probably had it for 7-8 years, and they have worked, but not I'm gonna say they worked. They kept losing their signal, so I just thought I'd go ahead and upgrade and do something different. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the unit. It's powering on. It had a charge. Have sensor 1 in my hand. And I'm not going to be able to show you both. Well, let's see if I can. Let's see if we can. Oh. Okay, there it goes. It showed me, well, it's searching now, but it did come up with the temperature and the PSI in the tire. I'm just gonna snug this down. There you go. So I'm gonna do this in each one. I'm gonna spare you guys that process, but I'll let you know what I think when we get it all done. Okay, I got all the sensors on the tires and they're all reading. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but anyway, just know that they're reading. Everything looks like it's accurate. And oh, let me show you what I did to get everything ready, because this has a repeater and it repeats the signal. And so what I did was, that little red light up there, right there, that is the repeater. So I had to splice into a 12-volt source, and I got that 12-volt source done. That was the first thing I did, make sure I could get that done. And now it's just a matter of putting it in the truck. So my other one was a lot smaller, and as it sat right up here, and I think that's what I'm going to try here. I'm going to try to put it in the same place, and I think we're going to be good. I think we're going to be good. When I was installing it, I just noticed that it will give you the direction that you're going in, miles per hour, your miles that you've driven, altitude, and the along with your PSI and all that kind of stuff. So guys, that's the installation of that. It was not bad at all. Thank you, Steve, for already programming everything for me, getting that all done. Guys, I'll put a link to our Amazon store where this will be located if you want to buy it from the store. If you just want to buy it and, you know, yourself, it doesn't matter. Also, I'll keep you abreast of how it works, especially with the repeater. I never had one with the repeater, and from what I understand, that is supposed to really keep them from dropping out. So, hey guys, we'll see you on the next one. No, we won't. We'll see you in just a little bit, because we're moving right to the next installation of whatever it is. I can't even tell you what it is. Okie dokie, y'all. The next thing is gonna be what's in this package. Haloview. A company called Haloview reached out to us last year when we went full-time and asked if I wanted to try a backup camera or rear view camera, or whatever you want to call it. And I accepted, because in that video, and I'll try to link it somewhere in here, that was what I was looking at. I was looking at buying one, and they sent it to me, and I tried it, and I really liked it. So they reached out to me again and said, hey, would you like to try the new and improved one? This one has a touch screen. So what I'm going to do is to unbox it. Okay, this is what's in the box. It's boxed very well. So we have the monitor. Man, that's a lot smaller than what we have currently. Nick, hold on, be right back. Just to give you an idea of the difference in size, this is the BT Tango, or the Byte Tango system, 7-inch screen. This is the Byte Tango system. Look at there, 5 inches. It fits inside this one. That is a huge difference in form factor. So, in the box, you have camera. It looks almost identical to the other one. And you have window mount. I like that. I like it because it is a window mount. And then other accessories that go in there. You can mount it permanently to something. Don't know if I want to do that. But anywho, that's what we got. So we're gonna what we're gonna do is get everything ready. I'm gonna switch out the camera actually, because I want the camera that came with the unit to be the one that is paired with the unit, I'm pretty sure. So, but that's what we got. That's the unboxing. Oh, along with instructions and stuff. Yeah, cool. Okay, got that. Okay, guys. So what I did was I went on and switched out the camera that was up there. Instead of using the old camera, I decided to just go ahead and switch to the new camera. Why not? Might be an improvement. I don't know. I'll see. So now I'm gonna go hook up the truck to the camper, turn the lights on, see what we get. So with this camera, you have to have the truck hooked up to the camper by the power cord here. Okay, so we got that hooked up. Then one of the most important things is, in order to get power to the camera, you have to turn on the lights. So I just turned the lights on, and now I'll plug that in. We got power, and there it is. We got a signal. And I don't know if I'll keep it up here. I kind of like it up there because it's like the rear view mirror. I'm hoping that I got enough power, not enough power, but I'm hoping I got enough signal to reach to the back. I did put there's a short antenna, not a short antenna, a short lead that comes with an antenna that I had on the other one that worked good. This one had an extremely long one, but I think I'm just gonna try this and see how it does. And it is touchscreen. Channel 1, 2. There's your menu right there. Can't see it really good in this light. And there's some volume. You can mute, unmute. So I'm going to take a look at this. It's really responsive. That's one thing I do like. It is really responsive. You can record. I'm gonna have to put a card in there and see what I get. This is nice. This is really nice. Okay, so we got everything installed. It wasn't a bad install, because the hardest thing about installing one of these cameras is getting up to the spot where you want to install it at, where you want to mount it, and doing the wiring. So let's talk a little teeny bit about this. I'm just going to go right straight from the manual so that I'm not trying to remember anything. But this is the Haloview. Excuse me. This is the Haloview BT6 Touch, and it is a touch screen, and it's got a very good color, 2.4 gig digital 1080p system, easy to set up. It comes with all the things that you would need for a camera. Y'all see this B? Look. Has 2 antennas on it. This version is the 5.5 16:9. The resolution is 1280 by 720. Maximum consumption of power is 4.5 watts. It has 4 channels. Let me see what else. It can take a micro SD card up to 256 gig, and okay, it has a USB Type C, and a DC power. I already put my SD card in there. I'm going to see if I can get some recording going on. Now this is another mic, another mount. This mount has the GM tape, and then you can screw that off and then attach it. Let me see. This little screw right here comes out, and there you go. There's your mount if you want to mount it somewhere with that. The form factor is a whole lot smaller than the 7-inch. I think I'm gonna like that, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the end result is. The next time we move, I'll take some video, and but it is nice. It worked just like the other one did. Came right on once we got everything set and the truck hooked up, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna close it down for the time being and see if I can't get something else done. No, it is dinner time. But thank you so much for watching. You're probably gonna see some more footage on this, especially going down the road. I'm gonna get some pictures. Probably gonna do some, see if I can get some footage off the recorded part of it, the recording part of it, and we'll add that to this video. So, all right, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, the second thing that I'm gonna install, we have to go outside and get it. And I'll let you know what it is. We have to get it out of the back. Don't judge me. It was gonna rain. They said storms and all that stuff. So I packed everything back here last night, and you know, a beautiful day today. Didn't have too bad of a storm, but you're gonna see when I open this. See, I told you. And we gotta go and get, let me see, this. It is the Lippert screenshot, and it automatically closes the screen door when you open it. You know, it doesn't just hang open, or you don't forget to close it, or you know, all that stuff. So that's what we're gonna install today. All right, y'all, this project is not going as planned. There's a screw that's this size that's supposed to fit in that channel, and as you can see, that screw does not fit in either one of those channels, so it won't hold the rod in place. You're supposed to put the rod here, and then the screw goes under it to hold the rod in place, and you do the same thing on this side. But the screw does not work in the slot that it's supposed to go in, so can't use that. Then I said, well, I'll just find some more screws. Then I realized that our door opens the opposite direction of everybody else's doors on a camper. Not so big of an issue, but this is designed for that type of door. So I think what I'm going to do is we're gonna call a timeout on this one. We're not going to install it. I'm going to do a little research and see if I can figure out what to do. Probably contact Lippert, let them know, and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay guys, next on the install list is gonna be a RV silencer by WackO. Kind of like saying that, WackO. But anyway, here it is, the RV silencer, WackO products. And what this is gonna do, I'm gonna install this right up there on our main AC, and it's supposed to quiet the noise that comes from that AC. That one is the noisiest. It has a baffle in it from the factory and all that kind of stuff, but this is supposed to quiet it down. We're going to see how that does. There have been several channels that have done the scientific test, you know. That means that they've gotten those meters and they've done the decibel levels and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm just to let you know right off the bat, I'm not going to do that. I think that the product works just from what I've seen. So there's no use for me to do the scientific thing. I'm going to show you, hopefully, how to install it. And I say hopefully because trying to get a camera up there and me holding all this may be a little difficult, but I will try to show you the steps. All right, let's get to work. All right, first we're going to take this one down. So you got to take out these filters. On mine, there's one on each side. And then there is 1, 2, 3. There's 4 screws that holds this housing on. So we're going to take those out.
You need something to wipe that off?
Yeah. So while I'm up here, I'm gonna tidy some things up and wipe some stuff down. As you can see, that's not. I'm not even showing it. This right here was not sticking together. That's not sticking together. So those are leak points. And I'll check up in there, see if I can tidy some stuff up and make sure that these are good and snug, because they can loosen. Alright, so what comes in the box, first that's the outer housing. Then you got this housing here. This is what attaches to what I just took down. Then you have some tape, filters, screws, and instruction manual. So I'm going to take a minute and browse through the instruction manual. I think it's going to be pretty simple. But I'm going to do some other stuff. I'm going to get some tape and tape over 1 or 2 holes up there. So, okay, y'all. Now this is the mounting plate that goes on the air conditioner. And as you can see, we have a baffle. Let me get closer. This is a baffle, an air baffle. And it increases the air going out to these vents. So this air conditioner, you can't dump. It just goes out. So I don't need to install the tape that they sent with it, because normally there would be a baffle wall here, and there you would have to tape it to that mount. So I don't have to do that step, but I do have to use the tape for this. That tape was loose. See how that hole is? And now I'm gonna just seal that up with the tape, put a little bit more on this one, and we should be Gucci. Okay, so now we got the mount in. Got all these screws around here. And then over here is where we'll mount the cover. 4 screws holds that in, and we are done. One thing that I forgot is I forgot to install the filter. You got to install it with these 4 bolts, bolt screws. The long screws are that's what goes in here to give you enough room, and that's pretty secure. All right, one thing they did that is awesome. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that. It says arrow to the rear. And then here, it says arrow to the rear, or the arrow points to the rear. That's how you know that you're putting it on the right way. And it will go up like this. And you can see there's an opening back here, but then there's a baffle here and a baffle here. So that's probably what helps the noise. And there we go. It's installed. So, like I said before, I'm not going to do the sound thing. I've seen it work. I remember before I was in Steve's camper, and he had one that didn't have the baffle, and he had one that had the baffle. This one was much quieter. Anything that lowers the decibel rating, you know, because you're still going to hear it, but anything that lowers it will help, because this one is the loudest because it's the largest one. So we got another one in the books, another project. Hang out with me. I've got one, I'm not going to say, because I might have to add another one to that. So see you in a little bit. Okay, I did turn on the AC, and we can tell a big difference. It is a lot quieter. So I am gonna like that just for the noise factor, and I think it was a good purchase.